Armin, very close doesn't mean that they have. You don't say. Are you sure about that? I'm glad you told me, because I thought saying that they are very close to being nuclear means that they have nukes. My God. Ian is saying, Armin, will USA allow Iran to go nuclear? It's a matter of they don't want to, but it's not a matter of can they? Will they? I don't know. Can they? I don't know. Do they want to stop them? Yes, they want, more than many things. It's a very, very important issue. The ability of it is, the question is, how are you going to stop them? Especially without the JCPOA, Iran is at a position that is fully capable, like it already has enough enriched uraniums to make nuclear weapons, and it already has the missile technology to just put these two together, and now you have nukes. So, and as the longer we go forward without stopping this regime, especially now because there's no international observers within Iran, the more. So the ideal situation for Iran is going to be 5 minutes away from having a nuke, right? So imagine here. So you have enriched uranium, right? And you have missiles. And if you go like this, now you have nuclear weapons. But that takes a while to do this, right? But Iran, so what's the benefits of having nukes? The benefits of having nukes is for your enemies to not dare attack you, right? That's the benefits of having nukes. For Iran, what are the costs of having nukes? For Iran, for the Islamic Republic, the costs of having nukes is that the entire civilized world will unite against you, right? So what would be the ideal situation for the Islamic Republic? To take advantage of all the benefits of having nukes, but not have all the costs associated with having nukes. So what you do is that you have all the pieces to have nukes, but you never go like this. You never put them together. You just keep them separate, and you try to keep improving the technology so that if you need to go from not putting these together, from going from the status of not having nukes to having nukes, could be very, very short. So basically, you don't have nukes, but you could have nukes like this if you wanted to. So basically, technically, on the papers, you don't have nuclear weapons. But if anybody attacked you, you could be like, "Well, I have nukes in 5 minutes." But I mean, that's an exaggeration. But that would be the ideal situation. So legally, you could announce that I don't have nukes, and even if you lie, information gets leaked. But at the same time, people understand that if you wanted to have nukes, you would have nukes. So that would be the most ideal situation for the Iranian regime, for the Islamic Republic, and they're constantly getting closer to that, and that's very worrisome. The reason why that's very worrisome is because I know nobody is going to attack Iran militarily, but just the slight possibility of that makes the Iranian regime be somewhat more measured with its actions, both externally with its terrorist activities and internally when it comes to human rights violations. If the Islamic Republic gets to a point where it basically technically has nukes, then the possibility of an attack on the Iranian soil would be so low that the Iranian regime would be a lot more bold with its actions, both when it comes to human rights violations internally and its terrorist activities outward. Let me know if that makes sense. Yeah, Prometheus is pointing out that they couldn't stop North Korea, Israel, or India. Exactly. Get my best-selling book, Why There Is No God, for free. Click on the link for it in the description.